Okay, ace-10 here we're going to open, and sizing wise 2x here is fine. Fold. Yeah, I'm French. If you ask, it's because my action is great and I like it. Ace-10 here, I will call the free bet. King, deuce, queen here. He's checking fast. I don't like the fast check. Like, with bluff, usually they think a bit more. But maybe this guy just play range check, so I'll be a bit careful here. I think in siege range, betting small is fine actually. Checking, I don't mind checking, I think both are pretty equal. But maybe in practice check is a bit better. On the 10 now, I should start betting against like pocket pairs to have enough bluffs. I think I want to have other hands and ace-10 to bluff here. And now on the river I'll fold against close to any bet sizing. And facing check, I don't think we can bluff this. Like, I don't expect enough. Do you expect enough folds? No, I don't expect enough folds. Yep, I will just check. I don't mind betting, but I think he will call too much. Even if he has like, yeah, this is exactly what I said on the flop. The snap check is weird, like, and I really don't advise you to play with your timing. You can do that against weak opponents, but really against me it just doesn't work, because I see something is wrong with the time, and I know it through the end. So table 4 now, lead half pot on ace-10 jack. I'm going to raise here, so gonna be a bit overplay. Jack 10 on the turn. Now I think we need to, I will check here, because I don't think we have to street against an ace. Like pretty much like 50% of all are now, so extremely bad for me, so I think it's a bit better to just check here. And now I will just fold. Like, I don't see air betting this size, so for me it's way too strong. He will have some like random 8-9, queen 9, but I just can't call against fishes in these spots. And jamming is really bad, so I should just play this way, unfortunately. We are on 4 table here with kings, call here. I expect too much bet when I check, so I think I will always bet. I will always check. On the turn it's the same, like all the hands I value when I bet, just check bets from themselves. So I'll just check this hand again. I think I have a big call to do on one table now. Yeah, I should call. This spot is insane. Okay, I'll try to shoot the table. Just one moment. Yeah, I have a big call to do. I will show you. I mean, you see the 9-8. I 3-bet pre-flop barrel, and now he jammed the river and he has all the 9-10 Jack 10 region. So it 8 bluff combos, and I don't think he has enough value to compensate here, so I actually need to call here. Yep. Wow. The guy called pocket 5s on the turn. I barrel flop and turn, he called pocket 5s. I would still have a call here with 9-8 anyway, so... Because he just have 8 pure bluff combos, and he can't even have the bluff with the transfer ends. I find big sizing hard to play as a 3-bet pot. Actually, that's okay. Just the problem with the strategy is it depends so much on like how does your opponent react. So it's not, yeah, as you're right, it's not that easy to play, honestly. King 7 here, table 3 I open because rec players, and I will always see bet here because I fold too much. They fall more on like monotones because they need to flat more, but now 10 is one of the worst cards. I just can't bluff this type of hand. You can note that on lowest pairs they can't call only flushes, but I think we have way more EV in the checking line and bluffing river line compared to just bluff here randomly. Now on this river, I expect too many folds with the a6 region and also pairs. I will always bluff here. On table 3, and he called with ace-9, which is not really an hand I want to make fold, so that's okay. Pocket aces here, I will 4-bet all the time. You can have call, but it's always in position, like other position calls doesn't happen that much. But I made some simulation 1 year ago, and I discovered a lot of interesting stuff. Like, if players just range c-bets, you actually need to call aces pre-flop because you can check raise every flop. So that's interesting. You just wake up, 3 hours ago. Like 1 hour to configure the stream, but that's okay. Aces now, I'll just bet 1/4. We blocked the board in the 4-bet pot, but if I check, like it's a bit easy to know what I have exactly, so actually I prefer to say this way. On the turn now, I should check all the time. With aces, going to check tens also at some frequency if you fall bet dots, but like pocket ace is really the end you want to put in the checking region. So it's not that bad to bet, but I think you just need to check here. So we're going to check here. So he faces a bet on the turn. It's so tough for him to find a bluff that part of me wants to jam just to value like his queen or his six, but I'll just call here. Now we're going to call because this guy have pocket sevens. I don't see with what he's thinking with, because ace king is snap jam. Ace king should jam. Yep. Pocket tens. That's exactly it was exactly set. But I think it's well played by both. Like you can't do anything else. And river, I don't know if he was really thinking about checking back, because this is never check back. The reason why I bet all the time in position is because really like players don't find enough check raise, so it's so easy for me to just bet check or like bet bets. I'll overbet again. It is extremely aggressive, but like I don't think they call enough free street. Need to be careful on the bluffing frequency, but honestly I don't really expect bluffs now. Now this is the worst card because Jack 9 is not a value bet anymore, but I still don't expect enough calls here, so I think I will just jam. I have a lot of like Queen 10, 10 8 in my perceived region, so I should be careful, but I think now the jam is just winning money, so I'll just jam. And didn't snap call, that's great. I think you win more by bluffing spots where you have not that many bluff in your perceived region, but I still think it's completely decent. You fold. That many tables, but Queen 8 should be number 5. I will just bet off pot here. On the turn, I think we have enough value here. Just go for smaller bets, and I will jump the river. I will go for 50. How long have we been playing? I don't know if you're talking about this session, but if you're talking about the session, it's been 1 hour, I think, and a half. No, only 1 hour actually. Queen 8 here, we mix 2 pair on the river, and I think we are going to jam this hand. Expect the nutted regions to jam often the turn, so even if it was a king on the river, I would have jammed. I think we have enough value here. And he called with 7-3 off, which is not that good. With his queen, I'm going to bet small range again, especially against this guy. Call the raise here. Facing 1/3. Mine is now getting super close, but I still think we have a call. I expect the check raise bets regions to be too like flush oriented, so yeah, not easy. Now on the river, I kind of feel we have to bluff against the Jack 9, Jack 8, 9 8 region, and I don't have that many bluff in my perceived range, so I think we should just bluff here and try to go for. Just go for a big sizing here. Can even fold some flushes here, so I'm okay with the big size. Can bet alt pot also. I think both sizing are great. You fold, okay. I think it's a bit better to bet half pot, but it should be close. Ace king table 3. I'm going to 4 bets. And ace king now, I will I'll check. I'll explain why. This should be like a range bet, but I like to play the Rosa strategy here. And on this turn, actually, we have... we can check, we can also, like, bet. I prefer to check, I'm gonna explain why. Like, I don't expect enough call from him when I bet, so... Even if I single bet the turn. So I should have, like, super low sizing here. We can bet, like, 25% pot. But I think it's just work better to not play this strategy. And now he's king on table 3. I will check this again. Table 1 here we have queens against the check raise, I'm gonna call. And on table 3 again, there is no way I fold this end now. If you bet's really too big, I might find some fold, but otherwise I will just call. And yeah, facing this sizing, I expect really less jack region. I think like his queen will not call us. Yeah, I want to go for the nitty call. I don't think we can do something else, honestly. And here they stand. I don't think he called us in, so that's I'm fine.